Well, pretty easy so far. 10.3.3, not much more difficult. Multiplying and dividing surds. With algebraic terms, you can always multiply them even if they're not like the same with surds. All we do then is simplify them once we've multiplied them together and we get our answer. You can see the general rules up here in the blue box under the key ideas, just as they are every video. Let's have a look. When you multiply the square root of x by the square root of y, you get the square root of x times y. If I've got a coefficient in front of each of the surds, a number in front of each of the surds, I just multiply them together, number by number, surd by surd, get the same result. Multiplying, division, they're the same operation. Division's multiplication by reciprocal, so they work the same way. And when you expand brackets, you use the distributive law, just like you have been for 5 years now. Let's have a look at some simple examples and let you loose on the exercises. All right, simplify root 2 by root 3. Well, last time I checked, 2 3s were 6. 6 doesn't have a perfect square factor. That's it. That one's done. Next one, B. 2 root 3 by 3 root 15. I'm going to give you 2 ways of doing it. First, number by number. 2 3s are 6. Surd by surd, root 3 by root 15, root 45. Looks like it can be simplified. That's right. We've even done that one before. 9 goes into 45 5 times. So that's 6 root 9 by root 5. Remember, root 9 is 3, so 6 times 3 is 18 root 5. I said I'd give you 2 ways. Let's have a look at the other way. You can see 3 in the first surd is a factor of the number in the second surd, root 15. So I could rewrite it as 2 root 3 multiplied by 3 root 3 by root 5. Now I can go 2 by 3 is 6. Root 3 by root 3 is 3. I've got a root 5 at the end and get 18 root 5 that way. Keeps the numbers a little bit smaller if you do it the second way, so I think it has some advantages. Either way is fine. They both always work. All right, let's keep going. Use the distributive law to expand the following and simplify the surds when necessary. All right, let's have a look at this first one. Negative 2 by 2. That's going to be negative 4. Root 8 by root 2. That's root 16. Some of you are already thinking that's 4. Why don't I just write 16? Well, you can do it in one step when you're doing yours. I want to show a bit more working just for the first few introductory examples. So I've done that. Now the term in front's got to multiply the second term. A negative by a negative will give me a positive. 2 3s are 6. Root 8 by root 20. Oh, there's a few things I could do there, but let's just do 8 20s or 160. That's going to simplify quite nicely for me because, again, you can see I've got 16 times 10. So here we go. Root 16 is 4, so negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. Plus 6, we said we were going to separate this out into root 16 by root 10. So we've got negative 16 plus 6 by 4 is 24 root 10. Root 10 doesn't simplify. 16 and 24 can't be joined together because this one has a surd with it, this one has nothing, so we're done. That's all there is to it. One more over here. Let's have a go. 2 7s are 14, 3 6s are 18, so I've got 14 root 18. Plus 2 5s are 10, root 3 by root 3 is just 3. Oh, okay. So this is 14, simplifying root 18, I get root, oh, it doesn't want to behave, root 9 by root 2, plus 10 by 3 is 30. Oh, it's really misbehaving now, but that's okay. Root 9 is 3. 3 14s are 42. Root 2 plus 30. All done. All right, last example's coming up. A couple of the harder questions again. Gee, I'm good to you guys. The perimeter of a square is 2 root 3. Find its area. Well, what's the perimeter made up of? Side, 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 and side. Oh yeah, 4 of those. 4 times the side has to equal 2 root 3. So how long is one side? 2 root 3 divided by 4. Opposite of multiplying by 4, dividing by 4. Simplify that. Well, 2 over 4 is the same as 1 over 2. So that's just root 3 over 2 is the side. How do I find my area? Area equals the side of a square squared. That's why they're called squares. So I've got root 3 divided by 2 squared. That means multiply it by itself. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. Note the units are centimetres. This is an area, so it's square centimetres. Write it as 3/4 centimetre squared. Done. What about part B? Have I got enough room to do it over here? Part B. the length of a diagonal of a square if its area is 12. Well, that's a side, that's a side. How long is that diagonal? I'm going to call it h for hypotenuse, why not? Now the area is 12, so I know s squared equals 12. But this is a right angle triangle. From Pythagoras' theorem, I know that h squared equals s squared, and in this case it's a square, so it's s squared again. H squared equals 12 plus 12. H squared equals 24, square root. Do I need to worry about the negative? No, because it's a distance, so we don't need to worry about that one. So h equals the square root of 24. Can that be simplified? Of course it can. That is root 4 by root 6. H, the hypotenuse, or the length of the diagonal, is 2 root 6 centimeters. We're done. Again, under 6 minutes. Good luck. Have some fun. See you in the next one.